A question for you. How would you like your whiskey glass to be made from the last bottle you threw away? In Kenya's coastal town of Kilifi, a craftsman there has drawn the attention of tourists by recycling bottles and coconut shells into some useful home products. Ferdinand Omondi explains.
The noise of environmental conservation. Harrison Menza calls himself an artist, and his art is shaping dumped, otherwise useless items back into useful household products. Here, he is turning a coconut shell into a beautiful ornament for sale. Harrison's expertise extends to bottles. He can turn a whiskey bottle, which has been stripped of its contents, into a drinking glass or flower vase.
The idea came as the bottles. I'll help the environment because they don't rot. So I better collect them and make something, anything. They can go somewhere, they can be useful than being somewhere not useful.
And he makes beautiful items. All these pieces would otherwise be lying in garbage sites around Kilifi, where locals dump anything from leftover foods to chemical waste. This is where it begins for Harrison, collecting bottles and other useful material from garbage sites next to residential areas and even pubs. And while this may be a good source of raw material for him, environmental experts warn that this system of waste disposal is reckless and dangerous. Everybody agrees that a clean environment is good for health and appealing to the eye, but achieving the same has so far proven difficult.
We can incorporate, people from outside the country.
Environmental scientist Granton Indiema says Kenya has a long way to go in seeking concrete solutions to waste disposal.
We need to do separation of this waste because there are different types of waste. And in fact, some of the waste can also be needles, which they can also be very dangerous to those people who are dealing with waste management.
Harrison's products have become a favorite with the tourists of Kilifi. Maybe the next pile of bottles to reshape will come from this party. Ferdinand Omondi, BBC News, Kilifi, Kenya.